Ben Affleck, the multifaceted actor, director, and producer, has recently opened up about a particularly stinging moment in his illustrious career, the infamous Oscar snub for Best Director. This revelation came during an appearance on a popular late-night talk show, where Affleck candidly discussed the emotional turmoil he experienced when his critically acclaimed film, Argo, triumphed at the Academy Awards, yet he was overlooked in the directing category. The conversation shed light on the vulnerabilities even seasoned Hollywood veterans face in the high-stakes world of award season. To set the stage, Argo was a landmark project for Affleck. He not only directed the film but also starred in it, delivering a performance that resonated with audiences and critics alike. The movie, based on a true story of a daring rescue operation during the Iran hostage crisis, blended tension, drama, and historical intrigue masterfully. Its success culminated in winning the Best Picture Oscar, a crowning achievement that affirmed Affleck's talents across multiple facets of filmmaking. However, the absence of a Best Director nomination for him became a focal point of discussion, highlighting the sometimes perplexing decisions of award committees. During the interview, Affleck recounted the build-up to the nominations with a mix of humor and hindsight. He described how industry insiders and prognosticators had repeatedly assured him of an impending nomination for directing. The constant buzz created an expectation that, when unmet, transformed into profound disappointment. Affleck humorously noted that waking up to the news of no nomination was akin to any other ordinary day without such an honor, but the context amplified it into a massive embarrassment. This admission humanizes the star, revealing that even those at the pinnacle of success are not immune to the sting of rejection. The host of the show drew a parallel to another recent award scenario, comparing Affleck's experience to that of a fellow actor who lost in the Best Actor category while his film swept other major prizes. This analogy underscored the irony: a film earning top accolades for overall excellence and direction, yet the individual at the helm receiving no personal nod. The host quipped that it was as if the movie had directed itself, a light-hearted jab that captured the absurdity of the situation. Affleck's response to this was gracious, acknowledging the peculiarity without bitterness, showcasing his maturity and perspective gained over years in the industry. Delving deeper into the emotional impact, Affleck's story illustrates the psychological pressures of award season. Hollywood's annual rituals, from the Golden Globes to the Oscars, are not just celebrations but battlegrounds where reputations are made or marred. Being touted as a frontrunner only to be sidelined can lead to self-doubt and public scrutiny. Affleck, who has navigated personal and professional ups and downs, including previous Oscar wins for screenwriting, used this moment to reflect on resilience. His candor invites viewers to consider the human element behind the glamour, where anticipation can quickly turn to disillusionment. This snub wasn't Affleck's first brush with awards controversy, but it stands out due to Argo's overall dominance. The film received widespread praise for its pacing, authenticity, and ensemble performances. Affleck's direction was lauded for its precision, blending real footage with dramatic recreations seamlessly. Critics argued that overlooking him was a glaring omission, sparking debates about the Academy's criteria and potential biases. Some speculated on political undertones or competition from other nominees, but Affleck himself steered clear of such theories, focusing instead on the personal narrative. In retrospect, the experience may have fueled Affleck's subsequent projects. Following Argo, he continued to direct and star in films like Live by Night and The Way Back, demonstrating undeterred ambition. His return to the Batman role in the DC Universe and collaborations with longtime friend Matt Damon further solidified his status. Sharing this story now years later suggests a healed perspective, where what was once embarrassing is now a badge of honor, a reminder that true success isn't solely defined by trophies. The conversation also touched on broader themes in Hollywood. Award snubs are commonplace, affecting legends from Alfred Hitchcock to modern icons. They often highlight discrepancies between critical acclaim and institutional recognition. For Affleck, this particular oversight became a talking point, even referenced in pop culture. It underscores how public expectations can amplify personal setbacks, turning them into enduring anecdotes. Affleck's honesty resonates because it demystifies the industry. Behind the red carpets and speeches lie real emotions: hope, anxiety, and sometimes heartache. By sharing his massive embarrassment, he connects with aspiring filmmakers and fans, showing that perseverance trumps momentary slights. Moreover, this revelation comes at a time when Affleck is enjoying a career renaissance. Recent projects, including directing Air about the Nike-Michael Jordan partnership, have garnered praise. His openness about past vulnerabilities adds depth to his public persona, portraying him as relatable despite his stardom. In essence, Ben Affleck's recounting of the Oscar snub is more than a celebrity confession. It's a window into the fragility of achievement. It reminds us that even in victory there can be voids, and true fulfillment comes from the work itself, not external validations.